That's how you get power. You can go speed, you can go slow, you can go power, or you can go fast again. But it's all in that hip rotation. Fast one, or power one. Power, yeah? Speed. Speed. Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Moreno Boxing TV. I'm your host, Carlos Moreno, and today I have my guest trainer, Aaron Ovid. Mr. Aaron, he's one of our elite instructors at Moreno Boxing. Aaron teaches the kickboxing and the boxing classes. Make sure you check out his classes. This tutorial is about your staple bread and butter combinations in boxing. Okay, that's what we're doing. But without further ado, let's get ready to boxing! So the first combination, so let's give them a little angle like this so they can see what I'm doing. Guys, when you're holding the pads, real quick, yeah, you don't want to just hold the pads like that loosely. I've got a tutorial about this already, but just to reaffirm again, you don't want to hold your hands loosely like this to where if I punch you, your hands are going to go flying back, yeah? What you want to be doing is add a bit of resistance, okay, a bit of resistance to hold your hands in position. What you also don't want to be doing, you don't want to be bringing your hands out like this to where when I'm trying to punch, you're smothering my shots. You don't want to be smothering my punches. I'm not going to learn anything from that. What you want to do if you're doing pads with someone is hold the hand out far enough for them to get a full extension on their punches. When you're throwing hooks, if I'm throwing hooks, you want to hold it here, close to yourself, yeah, so that they have to come and throw a long hook if they're far away, or they can throw a short hook turning in. But the idea is to turn the pad this way if you're doing hooks. I've seen a lot of people keep the pads like this on the hooks and it doesn't work, yeah? So the first combination we want to talk about, just to go through quickly through weight transference and rotation of the hips, okay, is 1-2, jab, cross, hook, yeah, 1-2, hook. So the jab, cross, hook goes, you shoot the jab, the weight you sit on that back leg when you shoot the jab, okay? So when you shoot that jab, you're leaving the weight in the back leg, not too much, about 60% with 40%, I would even go as far as say 55% and then 45% on the front leg. So then you can push off that back leg and transfer the weight onto the front leg slightly. Again, 55%, not too much. Chin tucked in, shoulder in front, left guard side of the face, and then you're going to transfer the weight back again to the center or back again 55% or more, even 60 on the hook to try and get that power hook off. What this does from transferring from here, from the front foot, from the cross to the hook onto the back leg, you're actually moving away from danger. Your chin's moving away from danger. You're tucked in, you're protected in the right hand side of the face. And because of that whiplash movement, you're getting way more power on your shots when you're transferring your weight like that. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, I'm getting way more power. If I really sit back, I can really let a shot rip nice and strong. So let's try that combination. This is the staple bread and butter combination of boxing. It's 1, 2, it's usually the combination that everybody learns first, yeah? So 1, 2, yeah? If I want to get more power, it's all in the weight distribution. It's not in, I've seen a lot of people not rotating the hips, just using the arm, and they get no power. They think they could get power if you're really strong with your upper body, but what will happen is you fatigue much quicker. So you want to rotate. So again, 1, 2, that's how you get power. You can go speed, you can go slow, you can go power, or you can go fast again, but it's all in that hip rotation. You can really sit back on the hook, yeah, or you can go forward on the hook, I can come up on the hook, yeah, and then shoot to the body if I stay inside, yeah. The next combination, next bread and butter combination of boxing, my favorite, double jab followed by a cross. If you can do a double jab cross correctly, you're already 50% of the way there. So how do you do a double cross? It's a very important technique. Right guard side of the face, left guard up, looking straight down the middle at your opponent. Making sure that you're in the right position. What do I mean by that? I want to face my opponent so that my jab is on target. I don't want to be doing a double jab cross from here, out here, coming in from this side, okay, unless obviously I'm advanced and I know what I'm doing. And I don't really want to be coming out from here, okay? You want to be going straight at the target here, there, in line, bang, 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 and turning it over. It's very critical that you let that right hand rip by rotating that, again, creating that whiplash, rotating that right hip, twisting the foot off the ground, getting that shoulder forward and putting everything you've got into the right cross without leaning forward. What we don't want to do, guys, we don't want to lean forward like this, where you're exposing yourself to a right uppercut counter, yeah? What you want to do is you want to go feet first. Feet first. On that double jab, you don't want to go like this. It's feet first. It's step, step. Or if you're not stepping, if your opponent's on the ropes and you don't need to step, it's turn, turn. Yeah, so there's two ways to do it. And then you turn for the right hand. So without movement, it's like this. Turn, turn, cross. Turn, turn, cross. Making sure the left guard comes up again. Turn, turn, cross. If you want to do it fast, you can go fast one. Or power one. Power, yeah? Speed. 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 Crucial that you hit straight to the target. Even me, I have to admit, right now I'm making some mistakes, I'm getting excited and I'm going off target. Yeah, I want to hit straight. So as a boxer, you want to practice. So no matter, so even me, I'm very experienced, I've been doing this for a long time, even I'm making mistakes. I'm throwing my right hand and it's going off target. So I need to practice pa, 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 straight down the middle. Good way to practice this, guys, I give you one, is to leave your left, to have the left hand out and the back hand back here. What that's going to do is going to force you to move your feet. Why? Because if I try to, we're going to do jab on the front hand, jab, cross on the back hand. If I don't move my feet, I will not be able to target that backhand. So this is a good way to force your partner, that fully extended, fully locked up, that's it. To force your partner to move their feet. So I've got two targets. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So it forces me to move in. And then what you can also do, this hand can be used for some sort of offense that's going to force me to defend. Yeah? So this is a really good way to practice your double jab cross. I'm going to go double jab cross, jab, jab, cross, and then I can roll. Yeah, I can do jab, full extension. Always remember, a lot of people will do that. They will not fully extend that elbow, which means you're not really going to learn how to move in. The whole point of this technique is to ensure that you lock that elbow out and you get full extension to force your partner to move their feet. Okay, so always remember to get that full extension. So I'm going to go jab, jab, cross, roll. Jab, jab, cross, roll. Okay? That, again, my technique there wasn't great because I shortened my punch. And that's not really great technique. So even me, at my level, I still make mistakes sometimes. So again, I'm going to try again. So I'm going to come from this position. I'm going to shoot again. Jab, jab, cross, roll underneath, and I can come back with a counter shot. This time I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to go jab, jab, cross, and I'm going to quickly step back to avoid being hit. Jab, jab, cross, quickly step back. This time I'm going to block the shot. I'm going to block that hook. So jab, jab, cross, block the hook. Jab, jab, cross, block that hook. And then I can counter if I want. Jab, jab, cross, block, hook, cross if I want. What I'm going to show you on that 1-2 hook is going to the body. Body shots, very important, yeah? So, when we're shooting to the body, the most common mistake that you're going to find, that you're going to see, is people going 1, 2, and then bring this hand out here, and then trying to whack to the body and keep their chin up in the air. That's not what you want to be doing. What you want to be doing is this. You want to shoot with the left, set up the right, shoot with the right, distributing the weight, just as I told you in the beginning. And then from this position, you bring your hand back and you dip slightly, like you're slipping a shot. You dip and then you twist from the front leg, you twist into the shot. Yeah, so watch again. 1, 2, twist into the shot. And then you're back here. If you want, you can roll after, or if you want, you can come back with another hook. One more time. So this position here, 1, 1, 2. Again, you can put this hand up here for range. Yeah, and that one up. So okay, bum, 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 and then I go down to the body. Okay, so those are the 3 or 4 combinations that you should go away and practice, taking on board the things that I've just described, ensuring that you're distributing the weight correctly. All right, peace, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Moreno Boxing TV. There's more on the way. Stay tuned. Peace out. The way he's moving, there was no way for you to get past that front-facing jab. So in boxing, that's what you want to do. What's a front-facing jab? Front-facing jab is a jab that is always on target, and all you have to do is extend it. And as soon as you extend it, you're going to land that shot. That's what's a front-facing jab. Front-facing jab, we're here no matter where I go. So we're going to move. Remember, where I move, I've always got that jab there. We can play, we can pull, but all I got to do is that, and I'm going to hit you. So I don't need to do too much work because my hands are already on target.